Hello, my name's Clive Kefford. I'm the CEO of Jacana Heights, and this is the first of a series of short videos about all aspects of the development at Jacana Heights. And today I'm going to talk about how to obtain financing to buy an apartment. It's within Uganda. A lot of different banks are offering mortgages, and we are partnering in particular with Stanbic Bank and with KCB. And if you're obtaining a mortgage there are two options in terms of currency. You can borrow in US dollars or you can borrow in Ugandan shillings, and both have pros and cons. If you're borrowing in US dollars, the interest rates will be much lower, but the deposit will be much higher typically. In fact, the Bank of Uganda has stipulated that borrowing should be around 50%, which means a 50% deposit as it is the starting point. However, there are a number of ways that can be reduced. For example, you can mix with a unsecured loan as one way, and there are a number of other different options as well to bring the deposit down. Or you can borrow in Ugandan shillings, in which case the amount of deposit that you need is considerably lower, but interest rates will tend to be higher. You can also borrow over a longer period. So there are a number of different factors that you need to take into account, depending on what's important to you. If you're in the diaspora community, then you have a third option, which is to borrow within the country that you're living in. In the US or the UK, for example, interest rates are going to be much lower than either mortgage you can obtain in Uganda. The difficulty there is that you can't borrow secured on the property at Jacana Heights, because that's in Uganda, and you'll only be able to borrow against assets or property in the country that you're borrowing in and that you're living in. So there are a lot of different options. You can mix all of them, and we've become very experienced at finding a perfect solution for people who want to buy. So if you're interested in buying an apartment, please give us a ring and we can explain how the financing will work, and follow us on social media, or there's a lot of information on our webpage as well, including a interview with the head of mortgages at Stanbic Bank with a very useful Q&A session afterwards. Thank you very much.